Howdy folks, Brian Cusco here at Triple B. Last week, I asked what you guys wanted to see in future episodes. The majority of you asked for updates on the snakes we're keeping here. Some of you wanted to see certain species, some of you wanted to know why we keep the species that we do, and so for the next several episodes, we'll be highlighting each species that we keep, one species at a time. And as you may have already guessed, we're going to start with the ball pythons. You're watching Triple B TV. Let's start with a few facts about ball pythons. They are also known as royal pythons. Their scientific name is Python regius. Now, python comes from the ancient Greek name Python, which was the name of the giant serpent slain by Apollo at Delphi. The word regius is derived from rex or regis, meaning king or royal. And that name royal is derived from the fact that African royalty would wear these snakes as jewelry. And yes, the majority of that information I pulled right off the internet. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you the males, and then I'll tell you a little bit about why I keep this species in particular. Then I'll show you the females, and finally, I'll tell you about my breeding plans for this year. This here is Ricky. He's a pastel Enchi clown produced by Josh Harler at Cape Fear Constrictors. And he's been eating like a champion, breeding like a champion. He's a gorgeous snake, and I love clown, and pastel Enchi just makes this guy amazing. And few things make me happier than when a ball python eats every time you just put a rat in his face and he just takes it like a champion. He's an awesome dude. Give you a little shot at the belly. And I had a pretty funny picture that I put up a little while back that with his tail and made a little face out of it. Pretty freaking funny. This is the king. He is a coral glow pied, possibly yellow belly. I love the low white pied action he's got going on. And this guy's colors don't always show up that great on camera, but I'm going to do my best to show them to you. He's got all these corals and pink and orange and yellow and just all kinds of crazy color going on this guy. But he's an amazing snake. And he also eats without a problem, which is fantastic. He doesn't actually strike his food, hardly ever, but he does eat it. I'll just leave it in the cage and he'll take it while I'm sleeping at some point. Frozen thought, of course. Awesome. Coral glow pied. Big plans for this dude. This is Carl. He was my very first ball python. Hypo pinstripe. And he's starting to get these really awesome blue-gray colors coming in. Really sweet. He was pretty green when I first got him, and now these colors he's got coming are just, I mean, this purplish kind of greenish blue. I don't even know what color to call that. It's a pretty sweet color though. And he's been eating regularly for me for a while now, which is fantastic. Aren't you, Carl? You got a little bit of stuck shed on there or something? Just a tiny little piece. See if we can get that off. Oh, sorry, bud. Oh, that got it off. Tiniest little piece of stuck shed. There he is, Mr. Carl, giving you a nice little pose. And of course, no snake update video would be complete without a snake who is deep in shed. And here we have Mr. Bruce. Enchi het sunset, and he is just deep in shed, looking his absolute worst. He was a stud and he's been getting his job done. But man, what a guy. Man, I wish he wasn't in shed, but he is. I think he's the only one who is in shed though, so that's lucky. And last but definitely not least is Bullwinkle, super pastel lesser ball python. The master poser. Look at that guy. Just sits there so pretty for you guys. I don't even have to touch him. Just let him be. Flick his little tongue. So he's been getting a little bit of work done, and he's an awesome snake. Look at him, he's gorgeous. There's no words necessary for Bullwinkle. He is amazing. Aren't you, Bullwinkle? Look at you, dude. So freaking cool. I never really showed you guys his belly before, so let's give him a little flip and check it out. It's just pretty clean. Not a lot going on under there. But look at what a great poser he is. I just can't believe how well he poses for you guys sometimes. It freaking blows my mind. Alright, so there are three main reasons that I keep ball pythons. Temperament, morphs, and the money. No, seriously, I'm not gonna bullshit you guys, but don't get me wrong. I have keep, and will continue to keep snakes regardless of their monetary value because I love them. And that being said, I do have a dream to make a living doing what I love, and I want to do it right, and I want to do it well. And whether I achieve it through successful breeding and sales, or educational shows and parties, or pioneering some new techniques or products? Time will tell. But there's something more important than that though, and that is teaching people not to fear snakes. I get people to handle snakes for their first time all the time, and 9 times out of 10, I hand them a ball python. Because I'm confident that 1, it's going to be easy for them to handle, 2, it's not big enough to do them any serious harm should anything go wrong, but it's still big enough to leave a lasting impression. And 3, there are so many different morphs that I know I can find one that will interest just about anyone. So those are my reasons in a nutshell, and on to the females. Alright, so we've got quite a few females here, so we're going to move through them pretty quickly. But this is Daisy, and she is a normal, as you can tell here, but she's also double het genetic stripe albino. I don't have a male for her yet, but someday, when she's ready, I'll find one. If you're subscribed to the channel, you might be able to tell me why her name is Daisy, and if you can, leave a comment down below and let me know. Let's take a look at her belly. Normals always have such beautiful bellies, I think. Really interesting patterns going on them, just pretty amazing in my opinion. This is Ty, the leopard spider, possibly the slowest growing snake here at Triple B, and we love her anyway. It's kind of frustrating that she's not growing faster, but what are you gonna do? It's Mother Nature. I mean, she's gonna do what she wants to do. I do my best to give her everything she wants and needs, and she's just slow. Just a slow grower. Like I said, what are you gonna do? We'll continue to take care of her probably forever. I don't know if I'll ever sell any of my breeder females or not. I should call her a breeder female. That's jumping the gun quite a bit, but we love her just the same. I just realized I forgot to show you guys Mr. Pink. We did just do an update on him last week though, so not too big a deal, but hey, he's one of the males, so might as well show him here. Don't want to leave him out of my ball python video. There he is. Mr. Pink, the Enchi Lesser Possible Het Sunset. And here's Violet, Purple Passion, and I honestly don't think you can improve on Purple Passion. Somebody may prove me wrong, but I personally think that this is just a gorgeous morph all by itself. I really honestly don't think there's anything you can do to make this better. She is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's a white belly. We've got Dot, bamboo female. She's got some size on her, as you can see, and she's got some follicles growing in there. You stick around to the end, I'll tell you about the breeding plans and let you know just what it is that might be happening. Now, because of those follicles, I'm not going to flip her on her belly. I want to keep her comfortable and not mess with her too much. So I love the high contrast of her dorsal pattern. Really freaking sweet. Very, very beautiful. Just an amazing morph in my opinion. This is Bernice, the Super Fire. She's also got some little follicles going on in there. Again, stick to the end and I'll tell you what's going on. And she is gorgeous. I love leucistic animals. Just amazing. Yes, I said leucistic. I know most people say leucistic, but leucistic. If you want to know why, leave me a comment down below. I'll talk to you about it. And another fantastic poser. I'm not going to flip her on her belly because it's going to look just like her top. Beautiful. This is Bubbles, Champagne, and she just regurgitated a rat just last week, and I don't know why she was eating like a champion before. I know nothing was wrong with her temperatures because I've got monitors on all of my temperatures, so I know exactly what's happening, you know, 24/7 with all my snakes temps. So I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna give her a couple weeks off and, you know, let her digestive system kind of recuperate, and then try to offer her a smaller meal again and see what happens. It's not like I feed her a big meal. It was a small, you know, it's not even bigger than her girth. I feed them small, medium rats, so I'm not exactly sure what happened, but we'll keep an eye on her and make sure she's good. Check out that champagne belly. Clean as a whistle. Here is the Queen, Clown Pied, who is not going to pose for you tonight to save her life or mine. But she is my favorite ball python here at Triple B. Always has been, probably always will be. Again, that low white pied. I love low white pieds. Just to get all that crazy pattern, and the clown comes through so strong on her. I've seen some clown pieds where you can kind of tell they're clowns because of the head, but her, I mean, look at her dorsal pattern. Get a little headshot in there. See if I can't get her to sit a little still for you guys. I don't know, I think she really wants to move around right now, so probably not gonna happen. As long as we get a nice clean shot of her. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Nope. There she is. That's the best shot you're gonna get. And she's gone. And here's Charlotte, the GHI Humblebee, which is a GHI pastel hypo spider. And she is a strange eater. Not a slow grower like Ty, but I mean, she just is really weird with her. She's so sporadic with her feeding. It's like she'll eat and then she won't eat. She'll eat for 1 week, then won't eat the next week. She'll eat for 2 weeks and won't eat for 3 weeks. So it's just really random and sporadic. Can't really quite figure her out. But she's at least healthy, so that's all we can really ask for. And she's not going to sit still. But there she is. Let's take a quick look at the belly. Clean. Most of my ball pythons' bellies are fairly clean. Not a whole lot going on in the bellies. This is Sophie. She's the Enchi lesser spider, and she's also the mother of Mr. Pink there. She's only really been wanting to eat live rats since after she laid that clutch. She's taken maybe one frozen thawed, but other than that, she's been pretty much wanting live, which is a little bit frustrating because live here costs me like 3 or 4 times as much as it does to get frozen thawed. So I mean, that'll change once I start breeding my own rodents, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm still kind of on the fence about it, but I think I'm gonna be doing that at some point. That'll make it easier. I can just pop into a tub and grab her alive, and there we go. But at least she's healthy. Here's Maya the banana. Can any of you subscribers tell me why her name is Maya? I'd like to know. Leave me a comment down below. Whoa, all of a sudden she's all over the place. Look at her go. She is possibly one of the most beautiful bananas I've ever seen. She's just really been holding her color really nicely, and it's about all you can ask for with a ball python, I think. Hold those colors, baby. Hold those colors. Take a look at that belly. Oh, we actually got some belly action on her. She's got something going on there. Something more than nothing. Here we've got Lucy, the fire clown, and she is amazing. Produced by Matt Matera over at MM Royals. Her clutch that she laid is about to hatch any day now, and she just jumped right back on feed without a problem. Just been taking rats every week, and she wants to move. It is nighttime. But man, is that a gorgeous snake or what? So amazing. Love me some clown. And that fire, just look at that orange on her head. Pretty freaking sweet. And last but definitely not least, here is Candace, Cinnamon Het Sunset. And she is, I'm 95% sure that she is gravid with what will be her first clutch. And man, this clutch is just going to be, man, I hope it goes well. I hope she doesn't do anything weird like reabsorbed follicles. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's gravid. I'm pretty sure she had her ovulation. It's hard to tell because she's so big and she was always taking food, so you know, her spine looks like it's starting to get that triangulation. But Jerry Robertson, are you watching? What do you think, man? I'm gonna make sure to tag you in this video so I can have you watch and give me your professional opinion, man. You never steered me wrong. Let's see if I can get a good shot of her without bothering her too much. What do you think about that, man? Does that look like some triangulation of the spine to you? She's a little bit round. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think she's good to go. I really do. I really hope. All right, let's put her away. And I'll tell you guys a little bit about the breeding plans. If you're subscribed to the channel, then you know that clown is my favorite morph. My breeding plans this year definitely reflect that. I've got a clutch in the incubator right now from Lucy the Fire Clown that was sired by Ricky the Pastel Enchi Clown. And that clutch is actually due to hatch the day after tomorrow, so that's pretty exciting. I've also paired Ricky to Bubbles the Champagne as well as Dot the Bamboo, and these are two morphs that I haven't seen with Clown yet and I think could both yield pretty exceptional results. It'll be a longer project, of course, because of Clown being a recessive trait, but most of the projects I've got planned here are going to require a lot of patience, so it seems worth it to me. And although Clown is my favorite morph, it was pieballs that really drew my attention to ball pythons in the first place, and that's how I ended up with the Queen. And when I decided I was going to breed snakes, the very first project in my mind was to produce a banana clown pied. And since the Queen has turned out to be a slow grower, That project's going to take even longer than anticipated, but I'm going to keep at it until it happens. So that's a handful of my ideas so far. I've got some other ideas like Purple Passion to Purple Passion, so the clutch will be nothing but Super Phantoms, Super Mojaves, and Purple Passions. And I've hopefully got some Firefly Lessers soon to be in the works. And of course, Candace, the Cine Hit Sunset, should be laying a clutch around the beginning of next month if she is gravid. And if I happen to hit some crazy odds and produce some Enchi Cinnamon Sunsets, well, then you just might see Triple B bouncing all over the US. Alright guys, if you like what we've got going on here, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share these videos, and next week, it's Burmese Python time. Until then, you've been watching Triple B TV. Y'all take care. Alright, now let's start with a few facts about bipolar. I'm gonna show you them. Where are you going to? Uh-oh, that's not good. Whoa. Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me, man. Like that the whole time? Jerry Robertson, help me, you're my only hope.